Most of my life, I was a good sleeper, able to lie down at night and go to sleep, no problem. Then adulting happened in a major way when my husband, the great love of my life, experienced an onslaught of serious health problems. I became his full-time caregiver after we both retired. Sleep became a struggle for a variety of reasons. Chronic stress, anxiety, worry being a few of them. I tried everything. Exercise, cleaning up my diet, meditation, medication, sleeping pills, melatonin supplements, white noise machines, and the list goes on and on. In the third year of our retirement, I knew something had to change. I was the captain of the ship and I was going down. It was time to get serious about sleep. The first thing I did was fix my gut health. I was surprised to learn that the gut is the boss. When it's messed up, so is everything. Physical and mental health, including sleep. After that, I did enjoy much better sleep, and it was time to implement some additional behavioral changes to do something that I call build a better bedtime. A good night's sleep starts the moment I wake up. I became fiercely protective of the first hour of the day and the last hour of the day, when I learned that these are the times when my subconscious mind is most susceptible to new information. My habit of turning on the news first thing in the morning and falling asleep with the TV on last thing at night had to stop. I committed to starting and ending the day with a joyful heart and a positive mindset. First thing in the morning upon awakening, I say my prayers and I read something inspiring. I move my body 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast. I have my coffee or my tea outside in the early morning light whenever possible, or if weather makes that difficult, I sit close to a window in my house where the early morning light is streaming in. This reinforces the production of cortisol, the stress hormone cortisol, to wake me up, and serotonin, the happiness neurotransmitter, to help me feel glad and grateful for a new day. I stay active during the day. Being a busy online business owner, I do a good bit of sitting. So I remind myself to get up out of my chair multiple times every hour to do some squats or some heel raises or toe raises, whatever you call them. Walk around the room a bit, or better yet, get outside for a few minutes and walk around before going back to my computer. I drink half of my body weight in pounds and ounces of water daily. So if I weigh 110, I drink whatever half of that is in ounces. I follow a Mediterranean eating plan, or MEP, meaning I eat an abundance of brightly colored vegetables every day, small portions of lean meats, pastured eggs and cheese, healthy fats, minimize sugary and processed foods, eat plenty of fiber to feed the good bacteria in my gut and support my immune system. As night falls, I remember that darkness is the trigger for my body to begin making the sleep hormone melatonin. 80% of melatonin is made in the gut and 90% by the pineal gland. I shut down my screen time completely 2 hours before bedtime. That means no smartphone scrolling, laptop, desktop, tablet, or reader gadgets are used. Why? Because they emit blue light. And blue light sabotages the body's natural production of melatonin by tricking the brain into thinking it's still daylight outside, so we need to stay awake and alert. If I must use my electronic devices, I put on my blue light blocking glasses to avoid interrupting my own melatonin production that will help me fall asleep naturally, stay asleep all night, and wake up feeling rested. I turn off all the overhead lights in my house, and I use lamps instead when the sun goes down. I speak more softly, and I turn down the volume on the TV and or the music. I enjoy a cup or two of herbal tea for relaxation. Some nights I'll soak in a warm bath for 15 or 20 minutes, but I've added 2 cups of Epsom salts too, as the water's filling up the tub. in goes the Epsom salts. Epsom salts are magnesium sulfate that has been shown to help with muscle relaxation. I do some gentle stretches. I also enjoy a small, high-protein, healthy fat snack about 2 hours before bedtime to help keep my blood sugar levels stable during the night in the event that I may have any cortisol spikes when I'm sleeping that would otherwise play havoc with my blood sugar and cause frequent awakenings during the night. I read a book the old-fashioned way, and most nights I easily drift off for a good restorative sleep with adequate amounts of time in deep sleep, stage 3, to restore my physical body, and dream sleep, stage 4, for my brain to clean itself. After 7 to 8 hours of 90-minute sleep cycles, I begin to wake up. With sunlight as the trigger, my melatonin levels naturally fade away as my body begins to produce cortisol and serotonin to help me wake up and start the day. Bottom line, building a better bedtime is a combination of a lot of little changes that become habitual when practiced consistently. Lack of sleep is toxic and will take down your physical and mental health. A good night's sleep is a huge blessing and helps our bodies and our brains and our spirits thrive. Message me for more information.